American Pickers Mike Wolfe revamps. Nashville shop with new antiques after backlash over selling too much. Merchandise. Hello everyone, my name is Alina B. Welcome back to my other video. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. And Picker star Mike Wolfe has restocked his Nashville antique location with new finds from his cross-country travels. Fans have been slamming the reality host for stocking his shelves with overpriced merchandise from his show when he's not out picking. Mike owns and runs Antique Archaeology. The 58-year-old has two stores located in Lair, UA, and Nashville, Tennessee. Disappointed customers have expressed their frustrations after Mike sold his personal merchandise instead of antiques. The U.S. Sun can exclusively. Mike has restocked his Nashville store with new antique store employees change up the layout monthly by moving around the antiques and merchandise, an insider told the U.S. Sun, and it looks like Mike has approved the new decor. When Mike comes in for his monthly visit, he loves being surprised by the changes. The source continued. New picks include classic store signs from decades past, an old cigarette vending machine, and even a velvet Elvis spikes were hanging from the ceiling. Mannequins were wearing vintage clothing, and shoppers shuffled by an entire section dedicated to antique musical instruments. Mike has received negative feedback about his shop over the amount of antique archaeology merchandise. American Picker star Mike Wolfe adds antiques outside of Tennessee restaurant as Erie still hasn't opened. Very disappointed with this place, one person wrote. In Google Review, store was smaller than expected. I'd say at least 30% of what was for sale was souvenir stuff for the store. No reason for me to ever come back here. Was so excited to go here as it was my first visit to B's storefront. Another person began. The building was smaller than expected. Way too much advertising items. Would like to see more items found in the wild. Can't believe I couldn't find one thing to purchase. We've watched Amer Pickers for years, so could not miss the opportunity to stop in. While in Nashville, a third person reviewed, we were disappointed with the inventory available to pick. Not much there, and all very pricey. The high prices and low inventory also fueled much of the feedback given on Yelp. If you're looking solely to buy antiques here, this is not the place. One person slammed. They are extremely overpriced, and it's not worth it. They had a lot of merch in here: shot glasses, t-shirts, coffee cups, the usual touristy stuff. Another person lamented, maybe that is really what they are selling. They are selling more of their merch than antiques, and the antiques you really would want to buy are, of course, not for sale. A third person agreed. The store is small and cramped. It was cluttered, and most of the product there to be sold was their own merchandise like hats, shirts, and other novelty products. Mike Wolfe has created a business empire featuring real estate, antique stores, and more. American Pickers Antique Archaeology Stores, Wolfe's Village Bike Rue Properties, landlord Mossy Point Inc. Productions. Mike's second store in La Claire, UO, has not fared much better in the review department. The U.S. Sun previously reported customers have complained of rude staffers and underwhelming antiques. One disgruntled customer recently wrote on Google Reviews regarding the U.S. store, seriously, there was only a handful of stuff that had been potentially picked. The rest of it was cheap Chinese branded merchandise used to promote the store. A second customer commented, this is more of a souvenir shop for the show, not many antiques at all. Was very disappointed. A third blasted, both buildings are very small and mostly gift shops, selling their own merchandise for as much as Mike and the T-Pics. Where is it in photos seen on the UA store's Instagram? Many items include antique archaeology mugs, tote bags, shirts, magnets, towels, and more swag. Some antiques seen include vintage bikes, signs, instruments, and other items. Topics. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel American Pickers and stay with us.